Welcome to this week's training vlog as we prepare to run 100k in the Anglo Celtic plate for Ireland. Stay tuned for some insights into my training week, and if you love it, please subscribe and drop a comment below.
What? So, are we injured what? I'm brilliant.
Saturday morning, 4 weeks to go to 100k. Out for another 20 miles.
That's why I didn't hang the bomb.
Yeah, smaller group this morning, but we'll see what happens.
No, he said just he walks nice shit.
Just over 17 miles. 6:30 average. That's how we boost.
Get your pineapple tree for €3. Just finished Saturday long run. We did 20 miles in the park at like 6:30 pace, maybe just under. So it was me, Ian and Gary out for most of it, feeling good. Weeks of mileage are building up, but yeah, doing rightly. Out again tomorrow. Ian, what do you think? How was your run?
Yeah, it was a struggle at the end, but it's a lot to get it done. That's it. On to tomorrow.
Morning, Sunday morning, 4 weeks to race day, long run number 2, 20 miles to do today. They can't be bothered. It was really lovely this morning, really struggled here. But it's a benefit of having a group that I knew people would be here and I'd meet them, so we're all just turning up and we're Gannon's gonna show us what he's in, and we'll see who else is here for that.
Down in the last 2, just me and the wee man. We are like just about 18 miles, 17 and a half miles in. Got about 10 to go today. Body's tired, legs are heavy.
Tired. But yeah, fair point.
It's good practice though.
Yeah, good practice.
For the day, and our focus for the next 10 miles is just like what kind of fuel can we get in. So we're experimenting with a bit of gels, a couple of solids, and I'll pick up a bottle here for a drink. It's all fun and games, a bit of learning. Let's get it done.
leg, just the two of us left. Ian's hiding, trying to look good on camera.
No.
Back in the car, another week of training finished. It is less than 4 weeks until race day. So this week, 28 miles today. So that's like 47 kilometres for those that run in kilometres. 20 miles yesterday at like 6:30 pace. It was a really good weekend of running. I really felt it in my legs today. Ian did as well. That was like a real tough training run, but really good training. So I had a real low patch, probably like 13 miles. And then came out of it. I got loads of different fuel on board. So only took one gel, but used loads of solid fuels. And Ian and I share like 500ml of caffeine tailwind between us as well. All good, no stomach issues. Legs were I found it tough last week at the end of last week's run. Today was a different kind of struggle where like my legs were just heavy. Didn't feel like I faded or anything, still kept the pace. The last mile, I think I just checked my watch, was like 6 50-minute miles, and so it was still moving well, but like my legs were just heavy and it felt like hard to get them off the ground. So that's a real good training session. That's what I want to practice. That's good experience for the race. So we're good, feeling good. I'm cold, I'm tired, I'm really hungry. Gonna go home, get some food in me, have a shower, and get loads of warm clothes on. Maybe try and have a wee nap later on, if the world allows. So I think that's like a 98-mile week. For context, that'll probably be my peak week next week. Won't be any bigger, but it might be in and around the same, so I'll level out at that. And yeah, but like I've gradually built up to that mileage since the marathon in December, so that's been like 3 or 4 months of gradual training and building layer on layer, and that's my biggest mileage week probably since this time last year, I think, when I was doing similar kind of mileage. So don't just look at that 1 week, but that's like months and months and months where I've gradually increased and built up and rested and recovered and built again. So feeling really good, feeling surprisingly good. The last time I did that kind of mileage I really struggled, so feeling good, hopefully in a good place. And yeah, a few more finishing touches before we start to taper for race day. Thanks very much for tuning in for this week. Hopefully you enjoyed it, and we'll bring you some more next week.